Welcome to Kitchen Table Sales Mastery. My name is Monty Rose, and I want to help you master the art and science of face-to-face selling at the kitchen table. The insights and techniques that I use in my sales practice were born out of desperation. I had to get better. Perspiration. I spent 10,000 hours at the kitchen table in dialogue with prospects. And aspiration. I believed that I should earn what I was worth. This sales methodology has been field tested and validated both personally and among the sales teams that I've led at MetLife and Financial Freedom Senior Funding. I deconstructed, synthesized, and systematized my experience to become a more effective communicator and influencer at the kitchen table. If you believe that you still have something to learn about face-to-face selling, or if you want or need to find greater fulfillment in your sales career, then please listen closely. During the next few minutes, I will outline the value of kitchen table sales mastery and give you an opportunity to leverage my 10,000 hours in order to radically improve your sales performance. Hold that thought. I'll return to the ballerina in just a few minutes and reveal the powerful connection. In his bestseller Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell suggests that it took the Beatles, Bill Gates, and Mozart 10,000 hours to become world-class in their specialty. All talented artists, but they still needed to practice and gain experience. How many kitchen table hours have you logged in your sales career? If you aren't satisfied with your sales results, perhaps you simply don't have enough time at the table. I want to offer you a shortcut. But first, let me tell you what this program is not about. My system isn't about motivation. It's about the behavioral change that comes through repeating the right steps. Kitchen Table Sales Mastery will teach you a communication process that will make your face-to-face sales presentations more compelling. But most importantly, I'll show you a shortcut which will help you jump the 10,000 hour experience curve. After 30 years of selling at the kitchen table and observing over 1,000 salespersons, as some have excelled while others have failed, I've categorized the fundamental flaws at the kitchen table into the three outer triangles you see before you. Some salespersons are naturally gregarious, empathetic, and spontaneously likable. They immediately bond, or they engage with the prospect, even if they've only known them a few minutes. The rest of us are simply DNA deficient. We're not wired that way. Out of my own personal failure, experience, and study of positive psychology and neuroscience, I was able to create a system for me and thus train myself to connect more effectively with a prospect. Because people buy from whom they like, correct? It's a sales fundamental that must be addressed. The second major deficiency that defines those who struggle at the kitchen table is their failure to calibrate. That is to say, they're an information 411 fire hose. They spout features and benefits but never hear the prospect, and thus can never tailor their suggested solutions to the prospect's real need. Lastly, salespersons attempt to close before building a solution partnership through collaboration. If the sales conversation is properly guided, an atmosphere of trust prevails and you can determine and agree upon the best course of action. However, if you're inexperienced or unskilled and fail in these three vital areas, you may never get anything but the order taker opportunity. I have a skill building system to help you find your sales voice and determine what genre your prospect refers so that you can communicate in the dialect that sounds like music to their ears. It's a 12-month course that breaks the three primary components into 4 sections. Well, let me ask the what's in it for me question for you. Remember the 80-20 rule? It's typically interpreted 20% of the sales force produces 80% of the business. What would it be worth to you or your organization if the bottom 80% would find sales traction faster? If you could create a positive shift among the other 80%, what would it mean to your bottom line? Would 1 or 2 more sales per year mean thousands, tens, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'll be your virtual kitchen table sales coach and share with you the key lessons learned during my 10,000-hour sales journey. I'll pass on to you the secrets that I've learned from my sales mentors and the top producers that I've managed. When you log on Monday morning, you'll see your weekly tactical secret. The tip is always founded upon a kitchen table insight. This is the first step in our behavioral change challenge. This insight is a result of the integration of field experience and academic study, tried and tested over 10,000 hours. Finally, I'll challenge you to ask yourself 5 simple questions after you conclude a face-to-face presentation. This self-accountability dimension will help you refine your game over the following 52 weeks. This weekly routine will cause you to develop habits that are productive, repeatable. You'll close more sales, period. You'll improve your selling skill. The Kitchen Table Sales Mastery Curriculum will provide the why behind the what of the weekly emails. You'll receive the foundational training that will give you a competitive advantage in the sales arena. This will add long-term impact to our behavioral change pursuit. I'll give you the Cliff's Notes for boomer and senior segmentation and the corresponding appropriate sales dialects. You'll learn to identify more precisely to whom you're speaking and thus tailor your sales conversation specifically to your unique audience. I'll teach you the power of conceptual selling and how to help the prospect process their own objection. It's a very large package, and it will be delivered the first Monday of every month. And now the connection. Sprezzatura is an Italian word which means the appearance of effortless mastery. It's what you're seeing in the photo of the samurai ballerina. It's a word that describes what Gladwell writes about in his book about success. Summarized in this fashion: practice until it looks easy. Most who excel in sales make it look easy. For some, it's in their DNA. It's natural. For the rest of us, probably 90% of us, it's the rehearsed spontaneity, studied carelessness, and well-practiced naturalness that underlies persuasive discourse. Would you like to be a master of persuasive discourse? Would you like to close more deals, help more people, and make more money? The choice is straightforward. Do you want to invest your 10,000 hours, a good piece of which is simply discovering what to practice, and add to that the actual practice hours? Or would you like to take a shortcut to the result of 10,000 hours by finding someone who has synthesized and distilled the insight from science and experience? Integrate what resonates and fits your sales practice and watch your sales performance improve. For $4.95 a month, I will make this available to you. And if you're not satisfied at any point, I'll give you your money back. You can quit after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 11 months. Let me help you with the shortcut. Go to my website and enroll in the program today. I'm committed to helping you earn what you're worth and becoming a kitchen table sales master.